Florida Marlins last year, they went 80 for 82 and was 17 games behind the Phillies, which won the National League East. The Florida Marlins are a great team in my eyes, okay? They're just not up there with all the other teams, but they are a good team, okay? They have amazing pitchers, okay? For pitching, they have Josh Johnson. Josh Johnson, in my eyes, is going to be a Cy Young winner, no doubt. Probably next year, maybe. He went 11 for 6 with a 2.3 ERA, 183 innings, 186 strikeouts. Now, Johnson got injured in late August, so because of that, that's 5 more starts that he missed. So that could have been 5 more wins. So also a key fact is that Josh Johnson, he had the lead 7 times last year, and his bullpen blew it for him. That just goes to show how many wins he could have had, and how many losses, and how bad their bullpen is. Johnson, in my eyes, next year, I'm looking at him to go 17 and 5 with a 2.4 ERA, 200 innings pitched with 210 strikeouts. Okay, he's gonna be amazing next year, no doubt, and he's definitely gonna be a contender for the Cy Young. The Florida Marlins also got, for pitching, Ricky Nolasco. Ricky Nolasco went 14 for 9 with a 4.51 ERA, 157 innings, 147 strikeouts. Next year, he's a pretty good pitcher actually, but no one you can actually depend on in an important situation. But next year, I'm looking at him to go around 16 wins, 7 losses with a 4.4 ERA, have 173 innings pitched with 160 strikeouts, okay? He's a pretty good pitcher. He has the most wins as a Florida Marlin. The Marlins also have closing pitcher Leo Nunez. Leo Nunez is a decent closer in my eyes. Nunez got last year, Nunez had 30 saves, 4-3 with a 3.6 ERA. Next year, he's gonna go 2-5 win-lose with 35 saves but 10 blown. Okay. He's pretty good, but he's not the best. They also got Alex Sanabria. Alex Sanabria last year went 5 for 3 with a 3.7 ERA. He had 72 innings, 47 Ks. Next year, I'm looking at him to go 10 and 15 if he's a starter, with a 4.3 ERA, have 125 innings pitched, and have 100 strikeouts. He's not really that good, and he doesn't last that long. That's why I say that. They also got Anibal Sanchez. Sanchez last year, 13 for 12, 3.55 ERA, 195 innings, 157 Ks. Next year, he's gonna go 14 and 11, have a 3.7 ERA, 3.75 to be exact, and have 210 innings pitched with 160 strikeouts. He's a decent pitcher, but not the best. They also got Javier Vasquez. Vasquez, he sucks last year. He sucked. He went 10 for 10 with a 5.32 ERA, 157 innings, 121 strikeouts. He has the record for most games with a strikeout. He has like 1 strikeout in every single game he's pitched in for like 320 straight, I think it is. Next year, I'm looking at him to go 19 and 10 with a 3.7 ERA, with 200 innings pitched and 210 strikeouts. Okay, the reason I say this is because in the National League he's amazing. In the American League he just sucks. Okay, he flat out sucks. I'm sorry. Okay, that's just how it is. Okay, I'm sorry. They also got starting pitching Chris Volstad. Volstad went 12 for 9 with a 4.58 ERA, 30 games, 175 innings, 102 Ks. Next year, I'm looking at him to go and put up a 15 wins with 10 losses, 10-11 losses, have a 4.47 ERA, and have 183 innings pitched with 130 strikeouts. Okay, that's what I think. And now for the fielders, the other people besides the pitchers. For catching, John Buck played for the Toronto, had 20 home runs, 66 ribbies, 281 average. Next year, looking at him to put up 25 home runs, 70 RBIs, with a 270 average, but more at bats, so he can get more home runs. He's a decent catcher. He's a great blocker. Not a good arm, not a decent arm, but just everything average. They got Omar Infante, which they traded for. Infante has 8 home runs, 47 ribbies, and a 321 average last year. This season, I'm looking at him to go 15 home runs, 65 RBIs, with a 340 batting average. He did get injured, so that's why else his average went down. He did have a 340 average before he got injured. They got Wes Helms. Wes Helms is their third baseman. 127 games, 4 homers, 39 ribbies, 220 average. I'm looking at him to put up about 7 home runs next year, 50 RBIs, with a 280 batting average. Because if he gets enough at bats, he can do better. He's more of a contact guy than a power guy, although he is decent with power at times, but hasn't shown it for the past 2 seasons. They got Hanley Ramirez. Hanley Ramirez had 21 homers, 76 RBIs, and a 300 batting average. Next year, looking at him to put up 25 home runs, 105 RBIs, and a 320 batting average. Of course, he is definitely capable of that, which he has proven in the past, like last season. In the 2009 season, he's proved it. With 24 homers, 106 RBIs, 342 batting average, okay? He just needs to get back on track. He had a down year, like other players did and do. They also got Gabby Sanchez, who's their first baseman. 19 homers, 85 ribbies, 273 at batting average. Next year, look at him to go 25 home runs, 100 RBIs, with a 280 batting average. He's actually a really good first baseman with decent power. So yeah, you can look at him to be one of those key players in the Marlins lineup next year. The Marlins also have for outfielder, they got Chris Coghlan. Coghlan had 5 homers, 28 ribbies, 268 average. Next year, looking for him to put up 10 home runs with 45 RBIs and a 250 batting average. Not that good, but They got Scott Cousins, who made his debut last year with a walk-off home run. Not a debut, but who got recalled last year with a walk-off double. He played in 09 for some time, but he also played in 010. 09, he got 9 homers, 47 ribbies. 010, 5 home runs, 28 ribbies. Next year, I'm looking at him to go 7 home runs with 45 RBIs with a 290 batting average. Nothing that special. They also got Mike Stanton. Mike Stanton now, he's amazing, okay? 22 home runs, 59 RBIs, 259 batting average in 100 games, okay? Next year, look at him to put up about 27 home runs with 95 RBIs and a 270 batting average if he plays for the entire full season of 162 games, okay? The Marlins also have Logan Morrison, who... Oh, no, sorry. Chris Coghlan, he's not the one that hit that walk-off double. That's Logan Morrison. Morrison hit that walk-off double and made his debut last year. He had 2 home runs and 18 RBIs with a 280 batting average with a 390 on-base percentage. He only played 62 games, but in my eyes, next year, you're going to see him play 100-plus games, like 120 games next year. Have have 8 home runs, 55 RBIs, with a 290 batting average and a 415 on base percentage. Okay. Next year, the Marlins are gonna do good, and that's my prediction on the Marlins. Well, what will happen for sure, no one knows. Just watch the season next year. But I strongly suggest you go by what I'm saying, cause trust me. Okay. If you just look at their lineup, they have amazing players. Okay, that's my off-season roundup with the Florida Marlins. Okay, subscribe, like, comment, suggestions, all those things. Okay, thank you. Adios. Bye bye.